Something as simple as wallpaper and a romantic photo shoot probably should not have turned into full internet warfare, but that is exactly where Bates family discourse has landed lately. Carlin Bates Stewart thought she was sharing a proud milestone from her dream home renovation journey, while Warden Bates and Kaybrie likely expected fans to focus on the playful chemistry from their latest couple shoot. Instead, both updates immediately spiraled into massive online debates involving old money cosplay, awkward body language analysis, secret wedding timelines, and enough Reddit criticism to fuel an entire reality show reunion special. And honestly, the contrast between the polished Instagram versions of these stories and the absolutely brutal internet reactions afterward says a lot about how skeptical Bates family audiences have become over the years. The first major conversation exploded after Carlin Bates Stewart proudly revealed the newest phase of her home renovation project alongside Evan Stewart. Setting the emotional tone for the update, Carlin shared a caption explaining how surreal it felt watching ideas from her vision board slowly become real life. She described the renovation as another step closer to building the exact home they have dreamed about for years, pairing the post with elegant home decor and wallpaper inspiration hashtags. And honestly, before viewers even saw the actual rooms, the caption already framed the reveal as something deeply personal and aspirational for the couple. The video itself carried a calm, cinematic aesthetic from the very beginning. Dressed casually in a white sleeveless top and denim shorts, Carlin slowly opened a pair of white French doors before walking viewers into the partially finished dining room. Even though construction was clearly still happening, complete with unfinished hardwood flooring and an industrial orange vacuum sitting nearby. The walls had already been transformed with a dramatic monochrome mural wallpaper featuring dark rolling hills, vintage trees, and dense forest scenery stretching across the room. Hanging directly above the center of the space was a massive crystal chandelier that instantly gave the room a much more luxurious atmosphere. But honestly, the second half of the reveal is what completely changed the internet's mood. The video eventually cut to another room where Carlin had installed a dark brown floral wallpaper directly across the ceiling panels surrounding a white pleated light fixture with gold accents. And almost immediately, viewers became intensely divided over the design choice. While family members like Lawson, Whitney, and Josie flooded the Instagram comments with praise, calling the house beautiful and giving it high-class vibes, Reddit looked at the exact same footage and saw something completely different. The backlash started under a thread bluntly titled "Not a fan of the wallpaper," and from there, the criticism became relentless. One of the biggest complaints focused on the oversized floral print covering the ceiling, with multiple users arguing the giant patterns visually lowered the room and made the entire space feel claustrophobic. Others admitted the black and white mural wallpaper looked interesting at first glance, but ultimately felt way too dark and dramatic for a family home with small children. One commenter even joked that walking past the dining room at night would feel like entering a haunted mansion. But the criticism quickly moved beyond simple interior design opinions. Several Reddit users began arguing that the renovation felt less like authentic personal style and more like an attempt to imitate wealthy, old money aesthetics seen online. One especially harsh comment accused Carlin and Evan of doing what they think rich people would do, claiming the house came across tacky instead of classy. Others piled on with sarcastic remarks about coordinated outfits, luxury-inspired decor, and the couple allegedly trying to cosplay wealth through their home design choices. And honestly, that is where the conversation stopped being about wallpaper entirely and became something much more personal about image, status, and internet perception. Some viewers also became hyper-focused on technical details inside the renovation itself. One commenter admitted it drove them crazy that the lower wall panels did not line up perfectly with sections of the ceiling design, while others criticized the wallpaper placement as looking rushed or overly busy. At the same time, though, many fans defended Carlin completely, arguing that people online have become far too comfortable attacking personal taste simply because a design trend does not match their own preferences. Supporters pointed out that bold wallpaper and vintage-inspired interiors are extremely popular right now and insisted the couple should decorate their home however they want without being accused of faking wealth. Meanwhile, while Carlin's renovation reveal turned into a full internet debate about class and aesthetics, Warden Bates and Kaybrie walked directly into a completely different kind of online chaos after a romantic outdoor photo shoot surfaced online. The photos, taken by photographer Jessica Fields, showed the couple running through a grassy Tennessee park dressed in soft summer outfits while laughing, kissing, and shooting colorful orange and pink bubble guns into the air. The photographer captioned the gallery playfully with, "Say hello to my little bubble gun," clearly leaning into the carefree, cinematic vibe of the shoot. But the second the images hit Reddit under the title "Kissing Before Wedding, Kaybrie and Warden," the internet instantly turned the entire thing into detective work. Many commenters initially rushed to criticize the couple for publicly kissing before marriage, especially considering the Bates family's historically strict religious courtship standards surrounding physical intimacy. But almost immediately, eagle-eyed internet sleuths started noticing something much bigger hidden inside the photos themselves. If you zoomed in closely, Warden was clearly wearing a solid black wedding band on his left hand, while Kaybrie appeared to be wearing both an engagement ring and a wedding band at the same time. And honestly, once viewers noticed the rings, the entire narrative changed overnight. Commenters quickly pieced together that the couple had actually already gotten married privately months earlier on May 5th and were simply planning a larger formal celebration later in September. Suddenly, what originally looked like rule-breaking became a full internet timeline investigation instead. Even after the marriage confusion got cleared up, though, the criticism never really stopped. Instead, Reddit simply shifted focus toward Warden's body language throughout the shoot. One of the top comments pointed out how awkward it looked, that his arm hung stiffly at his side, while Kaybrie appeared much more emotionally expressive and physically affectionate in the photos. Some viewers defended the pose as a simple photography choice to avoid blocking the shot, but others interpreted it as emotional distance between the couple. Longtime critics of the Bates family also used the opportunity to mock the family's purity culture messaging altogether. Several sarcastic comments joked about Warden supposedly knowing a thing or two about kissing girls, while others teased Kaybrie's tight grip around his neck by calling her possessive and joking she would need to keep him on the straight and narrow. And honestly, just like Carlin's wallpaper drama, the conversation eventually became far less about the actual photos and much more about the larger public image surrounding the Bates family itself. And maybe that is the biggest pattern connecting both of these stories. Whether the family is sharing home renovations, wedding photos, or playful couple shoots, audiences no longer simply react to the content itself anymore. People immediately start decoding social status, relationship dynamics, authenticity, image management, and hidden meaning underneath every detail. Instagram may still deliver the polished fantasy version of Bates family life, but Reddit increasingly treats every post like evidence in a much bigger investigation about who these people really are behind the curated aesthetic. But now, I want to hear from you guys. What was your biggest reaction from these updates? Carlin's dramatic wallpaper choices, or the internet detective work surrounding Warden and Kaybrie's relationship timeline? Do you think critics were way too harsh calling Carlin's renovation old money cosplay? Or do you understand why some viewers felt the house looked overly staged? And honestly, what did you think about the body language analysis happening underneath Warden and Kaybrie's photo shoot? Drop all your thoughts, theories, and design opinions down below. And if you want more Bates family updates, internet deep dives, and reality TV breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.